playing some more Return to Grace. I had so much fun playing this the other time that I played it, which I'm very funny right now. But without further ado, we're gonna get back into it and we're gonna play some more of this game. It's so good and hilarious. I love the banter between your character and like the AI. It's so funny. But without further ado, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna start the game. Yes. So we finished off in the control room. Trying to get transit back on, I think. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. Push said button.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Sad to think. Oh wow.
Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Crazy, guys. That's cool. That's a lot of eyes, too. Alright. Obviously over this way, looks of it.
You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people. Which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here. No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Bullshit.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said.
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
Well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you.
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind.
You activated Control and Empathy.
For all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little Empathy?
I suppose it's possible.
Interesting idea.
But there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
No.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great! What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
Alright. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Okay.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Oh, so cute.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems. Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Okie dokie. Let's flick this switch.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
Alright, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
Oh, what's this?
This looks like a welder's jetpack.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. Alright, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa. I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone removed them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up in the air.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
Oh, he wouldn't do that.
Alright. This should be close enough.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
This is really hard.
Okay, come on. One more bit of ice. Hold me still.
I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally.
Makes sense. I don't want to die.
There's more ice here on the right. Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Please don't kill me.
Let's keep going.
On it.
And this last bit here.
Steady.
Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done. Think that's it? Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
Oh, he's so cute, guys.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Alright, let's try this again. There we go. And one pod.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
No, not really. I don't want to see any dead bodies. That'd be a bit sad.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
That sounds lame. Isn't it cool? Oh, you want to stop here? Okay. Apparently not. Makes me a bit sad. Okay, I'm not sure where we are.
This looks like a settlement. I can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable Pal now.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
I think he seems sweet. Leave him alone.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right. Slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel. Just having Pal running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we did switch Pal off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn
We
something.
have to go. So it's got to be an opposite Z. So we got to go this way. I think that's right. Oh no, not that one.
Honestly, do you know what backwards
Yes,
is?
shut up.
Do you know what a Z
Yes,
looks like?
shut up.
There.
Not that stupid, for God's sake, dumb computer.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop. It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
Huh. Spire caretaker, maybe.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly all right.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everet is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Oh, you.
Grant me
Bitch.
access? Logic.
Oh,
Seriously?
Don't be a sourpuss.
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
Sounds fair.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
AKA this one.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Fair enough. That's pretty simple. I say that and then they're gonna get harder, I just know it. This looks like a room.
This looks like another control room. These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
Do you know what this is?
It appears to be some sort of interface from which humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Okay.
There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates.
Whee! We're playing Pong again.
Okay, I found record of an Everet who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map across from the console.
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
Looks like the image from the spire entrance. Alright, what are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Logic, can you fuck off, please?
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be
Oh,
able
wait,
to
no, that was
override
Control, sorry,
security.
not Logic.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everet once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
I'll figure it out. It's pretty.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Ooh.
I can climb this.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Climbing up the wall so I can get across. This should be fun. Oh.
It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addie.
I'll be
If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
careful, I swear.
Whoa.
Addie! Addie!
Oh, no. Oh, I had that. Come on.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Yeah, sure, pal. Let's go with that. Alright. No yelling at me this time, for goodness sake.
Please, be careful. This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
No, thank you.
This is so exciting.
Dude,
Breathe,
for
Addie.
God's sake. No. Oh, do this.
Very
Do
good.
this.
Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Did it.
I knew you could do it.
You should really try running across next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
Looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
Interesting. It's not weird at all.
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
This one, I don't think.
You still don't know who Everett is, do you?
Can you stop being a party pooper?
I'll light up the pattern for you.
Another empty bedroom. People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
I don't see a way up.
Might have to go up a level.
Here's the code.
Not much here either. Here we go.
We still have one level to go.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Well, not wrong. Oh, wait, I can't use that. Son of a bish. Alright, let's go through this way.
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Here's the code.
That one? Okay. I need it.
I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little behind.
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Okay.
Here you go.
Someone tore this apart.
And took the pieces somewhere.
You're right. That's certainly interesting.
It's not messed up at all. Up here. This looks like the... Oh. It's open.
Someone's removed the keypad.
Okay.
Another way up.
Oh. Okay, this is interesting. There's a lot of greenery up here.
This is level 3, Addie.
Let's look for evidence of Everet.
Try this one.
What's the code?
Of course.
There we go. Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
Oh, what's this?
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
Okay.
You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the spire, but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
Oops.
That's all I can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the spire. She was in control of it all.
That's not creepy at all. Oh, what's on the floor?
All right.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess, I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but okay. Oh, another achievement. Yay!
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Now, just don't. Don't think you'll be happy with what you come up with. I'm sorry to say.
Here you go.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Well,
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Or the spire lost power. I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Oh, another audio.
Let's try this one.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from Earth Station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
That's a little ominous.
Yeah, just a little. That's, just a little concerning.
Oh, I've got one! We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Fair enough.
Here you go.
This is a hard one.
Try again.
Oh, no! Well, I already fucked it up.
That's not it.
No!
Again, Addie. Honestly, how did you ever manage to get here on your own?
Shut up! That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. There we go.
That's it.
Oh, it's dark in here. hang on. Canisters.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Or you could uncover more canisters and learn more about the people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on.
Shut up, Control.
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north. I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated. That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this recording?
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
Sure, let's go with that. Alright, I'm not quite finished, guys. I think this is the last room.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Hey, I didn't mess up that time. Oh. What was the point of that? There's nothing in here. Oh, what's that?
Someone left a portrait.
Alright, let's head to the doors. Oh wait, there's one more.
Here you go.
Great. Hey, what happened to the lights?
I believe Control has turned them off, Addie.
Not cool, boss. Control?
He's
Unbelievable.
having a hissy fit now. Oh god.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
I believe fear also played a part here.
Why do you insist on defying me?
I'm just doing my job.
Doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now without. I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them. For us, with your wisdom, you are missed.
So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish. Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous. My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
It doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
Alright, I think that's it.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the 4 corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
Alrighty guys, this is going to be where I leave this video off for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to notify when I upload next, then please punch the notification bell and I'll notify when I upload next. And if you enjoy the content I make, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome to do. But without further ado, that's it for me for now. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.